When Rocky was released in 1976, it smashed the competition and became the highest-grossing film of the year, earning more than $117 million at the box office. The boxing movie was then nominated for 10 Oscars and won 3, including Best Picture, and launched its actor Sylvester Stallone into superstardom. This year, the original movie celebrates 47 years since it premiered. To mark the milestone, let's take a look back at Stallone and some of our favorite Rocky characters. From Club Night orgies to Revenge Sex and co-stars Horrible Marriage. Joe Spinell as Tony Gazzo. Born October 28, 1936. Rocky was employed as muscle by loan shark Tony Gazzo at age of 40. Depicted by Stallone's close pal Joe Spinell. Character actor Joe also played tough guys in The Godfather and Taxi Driver after securing his first role as mafioso member Willie Sicci. But his life took a downward spiral when he developed a drink and then drug problem. He was godfather to Stallone's son Sage, but they had a falling out in 1981 which Sly blamed on Joe's addictions. Joe, who wrote the 1980 slasher film Maniac, was married to adult film star Jean Jennings for 2 years from 1977. The couple had a daughter before they divorced, and Jean went on to remarry and become a nurse. Spinell suffered from hemophilia, which causes problems with blood clotting, and was found dead in his New York apartment in 1989 after apparently slipping in the bath and cutting himself on the shower stall door. Instead of getting help, he fell asleep on his couch. He died January 13, 1989 at age 52. Brigitte Nielsen as Ludmila Drago. Born the 15th of July 1963. Brigitte was married to Stallone when she starred in Rocky IV as the cold-hearted Soviet wife of Ivan Drago at age filming, 22 years old. Brigitte, who also starred in Beverly Hills Cop 2, has been married 5 times and has 4 sons and a daughter. She once described how she slapped Madonna in a club after she was rude and kept stepping on my feet, then had revenge sex with the singer's ex Sean Penn a few months later in France. Brigitte has twice been in rehab for alcoholism and appeared drunk on reality show The Surreal Life in 2005. Now she is 62. Carl Weathers as Apollo Creed. Born January 14, 1948. Carl played Rocky's rival and later his friend in the first 4 Rocky films. Age filming, 28 years old. But acting was not his first love. Carl, 75, played professional football for the Oakland Raiders in California and started working as a film extra. He got a role in Starsky and Hutch and quit football to pursue Hollywood in 1975. He landed the role of Apollo after criticizing Stallone's acting. He also starred in Michael Jackson's Liberian Girl music video, which attracted a plethora of celebrities including Richard Dreyfuss, John Travolta, Whoopi Goldberg and Jacko's pet monkey, Bubbles. Carl's career has gone from strength to strength, appearing in CBS show Tour of Duty, Street Justice and, more recently, Disney's hugely successful The Mandalorian. He died February 2, 2024 at age of 76. Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago. Born the 3rd of November 1957. Action movie man Dolph is Rocky IV's Central Soviet-born baddie. He kills Apollo Creed in a fight early in Rocky IV and later appears in Creed II. Training his boxer son Victo. Age filming, 28 years old. Dolph has starred in more than 80 action movies including The Expendables, Red Scorpion, Aquaman and the titular role in He-Man, Masters of the Universe, a karate champion in real life. He dated singer Grace Jones after becoming her lover in 1981. He famously told how the pair engaged in sex orgies as they partied at the famous New York club Studio 54. Most of his movies went straight to video post Rocky and his marriage to Swedish jewelry designer Annette Kviberg in 1994. Collapsed in 2011. He started drinking heavily and says he drifted apart from his 2 daughters Ida and Greta, but they have since reconciled. He started drinking heavily and says he drifted apart from his 2 daughters Ida and Greta, but they have since reconciled. His film fortunes changed again when he and Stallone joined forces for The Expendables in 2010, which was a resounding hit, and in June 2020 he got engaged to Norwegian personal trainer Emma Krottel. He is 65 while she is 27. While married to Annette, masked raiders broke into the star's home in Marbella, Spain, and tied up his wife. They threatened her with knives before spotting Lundgren in pictures and fleeing. Now he is 68. Burgess Meredith as Mickey Goldmull. Born November 16, 1907. Burgess was an established actor when he played Rocky's trainer in the first 3 movies. Age filming, 69 years old. With roles in John Steinbeck's Of Mice and Men in 1939 and The Day of the Locust in 1975. Meredith already had BAFTA and Golden Globe nominations and was a well-known face for playing the Penguin in the 1960s Batman TV series. In the 1950s he had been blacklisted as a communist at the height of McCarthyism when America was in the grip of anti-radical hysteria and feared a Bolshevik revolution. He later told how he lost friends and jobs as a result. Meredith, who suffered from a form of bipolar, was married 4 times, his first wife Helen Derby Marion Burgess, the daughter of an American chemical boss, killed herself aged 33, 5 years after their divorce. The dad of 2, who has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He sadly died after battling Alzheimer's disease in 1997. He was 89. Talia Shire as Adrian Balboa, born April 25, 1946. One of Rocky's most iconic moments comes when he yells, "Yo Adrian. I did it," after beating Apollo Creed in Rocky II. Talia Shire was cast perfectly as the mousy character of Adrian Panino, a shy pet shop worker who grabs Rocky's attention as they bond over turtles. The pair eventually marry. Age filming, 30 years old. Adrian is the sister of producer Francis Ford Coppola and the aunt of actor Nicolas Cage and director Sofia Coppola. Talia, now 77, also portrayed Don's daughter Connie Corleone in the Godfather movies, but one scene in the legendary movies led to a defamation lawsuit in America. Al is being sued by actor Gianna Russo because his character in The Offer is shown going off-script and actually hitting Talia for a domestic violence scene. Now she is 79. Bert Young as Polly Panino. Born April 30, 1940. Bert Young played Polly Panino at age of 36. The brother of Adrian and therefore Rocky's brother-in-law. He becomes Rocky's best friend, and it is at the meat factory where Polly worked that Rocky began his training by punching meat carcasses. The daughter of Bert Young, who played Rocky's best pal Polly Panino, recently confirmed the actor died on October 8, in Los Angeles. In real life, Bert was also a boxer. He won 32 of 34 bouts while serving in the U.S. Marine Corps from 1957 to 1959. He was one of 4 actors, also including Stallone, Stu Nahan and Tony Burton, to appear in all of the 6 Rocky films. Bert, who starred in hits such as Once Upon a Time in America, Chinatown, Win-Win and Last Exit to Brooklyn, was also a painter. He died October 8, 2023 at age 83. Sylvester Stallone as Rocky Balboa. Born July 6, 1946. Stallone wrote and starred in Rocky, who is a working-class Italian living in the slums of Philadelphia who starts out as an enforcer for a local loan shark before setting his sights on becoming a professional boxer, which earned £125 million at the box office, a runaway smash hit in 1976. Age filming, 30 years old. It was nominated for 10 Oscars and won 3, including Best Picture, but Stallone walked away with just his acting fee after failing to secure the rights. But the film catapulted Stallone into superstardom and he went on to win iconic roles in Rambo and Demolition Man. Stallone's love life has been rocky. His first marriage to photographer Sasha Cizak in 1974 ended 11 years later. He cheated on Sasha with American actress Susan Anton despite having 2 children, Sergio, 44, who played Balboa's baby in Rocky II, and Sage, who tragically died of heart disease aged 36 in 2012. Sergio was diagnosed with autism aged 3 and Stallone and Cizak have both worked with charities supporting children with the condition. 10 months after splitting from Sasha, he wed statuesque model Brigitte Nielsen, who reportedly introduced herself to him by sending a saucy pic of herself to his hotel room. She starred with him in Rocky IV in 1985 and Creed II in 2018, but their marriage only lasted 19 months. Stallone has been wed to model Jennifer Flavin since 1997, but their relationship has been rocky. The couple, who met when she was 19 and he was in his early 40s, split for the first time in 1994 before they tied the knot when he dumped her. Stallone and Jennifer reconciled and had a daughter, Sophia, in 1996, who runs the Favorite Book Club account with 1.5 million followers on Instagram. Sistine Rose followed in 1998 and Scarlett in 2002. Flavin, 55, filed for divorce from Stallone, but the couple were back together by Christmas. Now he is 79.